The Call of Duty leaks have been coming out of absolutely everywhere and anywhere as of late, and now we have more leaked information regarding Call of Duty 2025, unofficially known as Black Ops 7. It is very important to keep in mind that these are leaks only, nothing has been 100% confirmed by Activision or Treyarch, so take everything I say here with a grain of salt. Now when it comes to the leaks, they do come courtesy of a Redditor called Big Boy, who claims that he was part of a recent Call of Duty study group. How true is that? Unfortunately, we are not sure, but what gives it some validity is the fact that Tom Henderson on Insider Gaming said that the information lines up with what Insider Gaming has heard but has yet to report on. Now when it comes to the leaks, some of them we already know about. It was reported a couple months ago. I even made a video talking about them. For example, COD 2025 is a direct sequel to Black Ops 2. It will feature the return of Omni Movement feature alongside wall running. The original Zombies crew will be making their return, which were Richtofen, Nikolai, Takiao and Dempsey, and also it will have 6 round based zombies map, which were also leaked. Now this is crazy because we already know quite a lot about Call of Duty 2025, but we now know even more. First of all, like already mentioned, the story will focus on 2035 exactly and will be a follow-up to Black Ops 2 story, like already said. However, story will also involve Woods and Mason. This is brand new information. Now of course Woods is gonna be Woods, but Mason, I don't think it's gonna be Alex Mason. I think they're talking about David Mason. Unless we have flashback missions like we had in Black Ops 2, then yes, I can see this being Woods and Alex Mason. But if the story is focused on 2035, then that is definitely gonna be David Mason. And let's be honest here, Woods at this time in 2030 is gonna be super old. In Black Ops 2, which took place in 2025, he was already super old, and now it's gonna be another 10 years later in 2035. At this point, Woods is gonna be like 100 years old. So not gonna lie to you guys, that is very interesting to see what Woods and Mason can do together, even though Woods is a very old man. Now if I'm being honest with you guys, all of this makes a ton of sense now, because if you guys remember during the Black Ops 6 marketing, they did everything but mention the futuristic missions of Black Ops 2, almost as if they never happened. They showed us a timeline of the Black Ops series, they talked about Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 flashback missions, but not once did they even acknowledge the futuristic missions, and that's because those missions will be the marketing for Call of Duty 2025. Now at the time we were all confused because it was like, where do the Black Ops 2 futuristic missions fit in the story of Black Ops 6? And well, it is all starting to make a lot of sense now. Then we move on to that and it says story mode will allow for up to 4-player co-op, so basically a 4-player co-op campaign, and again you can never go wrong with co-op campaign. We had it back in Black Ops 3 if I remember correctly, and it was absolutely amazing. Anytime there's a co-op campaign that allows you to play the campaign with friends, it's only gonna be fun and awesome, so that is definitely a welcome return in my opinion. Story will also include a big open world map titled Avalon. If I'm being honest with you guys, this needs to stop, okay? This idea of having a big open world map for campaign in Call of Duty just simply does not work. We've seen it in the new Modern Warfare 3 and it was a disaster. We kind of saw it with Black Ops 6, and while yes, it did work a bit good, but let's be honest here, it's simply not it, okay? Give us campaigns like Black Ops 1, like Black Ops 2, like the OG Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2. Those linear campaigns with a small map that you can do what you need to do, fit the narrative, complete the quest, and simple as that. Enough of this open world map for Call of Duty campaigns. It simply does not work and it's not fun at all, okay? And the next thing in this is the fact that it's gonna be titled Avalon. Again, that makes sense. If you guys played the Black Ops 6 campaign, Avalon is involved a lot of it. There were even rumors that the next big Warzone map was gonna be Avalon before Activision decided on bringing back Verdansk, and simply now they're most likely repurposing Avalon from the Warzone big map into the campaign of Call of Duty 2025. And of course all of Black Ops 6's multiplayer maps do take place in Avalon, so yeah, most likely that's why it's been called Avalon. Next up we have the return of the Omni Movement feature, but it will be expanded upon to also include wall running. Like I mentioned earlier in the video and the previous COD 2025 leak video that I did, we already knew about the Omni Movement. It will be returning. I will also be including wall running. Not once you guys, yes, this is cool, I don't mind Omni Movement returning in Call of Duty 2025. To be completely honest with you guys, most of the times I'm playing Black Ops 6, I forget that Omni Movement feature is a thing in this game. I don't even use it that much, but still, I don't see it as a harm to the game. I actually do enjoy it when I remember to use it. So yes, Omni Movement feature returning will be absolutely amazing. Moving on from that, like I also mentioned earlier in the video, the Zombies game mode will have the original crew returning, however, as a multiverse variations of Dempsey, Nikolai, Takiao and Richtofen. Not gonna lie to you guys, what do they mean by a multiverse variation? Very excited for that. This could be very cool if done correctly. I am already very excited to learn more about COD 2025 Zombies. This could be absolutely awesome. Moving on from that, we could potentially see a Transit remake in COD 2025 Zombies. Of course, Transit is an iconic zombies map. When you talk about zombies, Transit is one of the first maps that tend to be remembered. Now, I cannot say always for the right reasons, but still, it is an iconic zombies map, and it will be returned in COD 2025 Zombies for the first time since launch in Black Ops 2. Moving on from that, Zombies will be 100 focused on only round-based zombies. Simply put, there is no zombies experience that will ever top the run-based zombies. They tried it with Vanguard zombies, whatever that was, and it absolutely failed. Then of course we had the Modern Warfare zombies in Modern Warfare 3, the new one. That wasn't much better. The only zombies experience that is absolutely amazing and never can be topped is the run-based zombies experience, and thankfully it will be returned in Call of Duty 2025 Zombies. Next up, it says Zombies mode will also have a difficulty toggle, a wonder vehicle, and more story focused role as well. Now, to be honest with you guys, I'm not exactly sure what a difficulty toggle means. Does this mean you can toggle the difficulty of zombies so you can put them on easy, moderate, or veteran? Or do they mean this is the classic mode toggle where you can toggle it between the new run-based zombies experience with your loadout and all that, and the classic zombies mode where you start with a pistol and you go on from there, like World at War, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. The classic mode has been leaked and rumored for about 2 years now. First, it was found in the files of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, then was also found in the files of Black Ops 6 Zombies, and it was supposed to be returned in Black Ops 6, but of course that never happened. So could Call of Duty 2025 finally have the classic mode, and that's what they mean by this difficulty toggle? I'm not sure, but it could be very interesting. And also a wonder vehicle. Now, to be honest with you guys, I've played Zombies, but I'm not entirely sure what a wonder vehicle is. I know of a wonder weapon, but wonder vehicle, that's new. If you guys know, make sure to tell me in the comment section down below. Moving on from that, also Zombies mode will feature the largest run-based map ever created. Of course, we talked about this in the previous video as well of Black Ops 7. Yes, apparently Call of Duty 2025 Zombies will feature one of the largest maps ever created in Black Ops history, or in Call of Duty history, including Modern Warfare as well. So yeah, again, this could be really interesting. Next up, we move on to the multiplayer side of things. First of all, multiplayer will apparently feature a 32 vs 32 player mode. Now, of course, as you guys know, Call of Duty tends to not have these large-scale battles in their games. However, I believe the reason why there will be a 32 vs 32 player mode is to counter Battlefield 2025. We know a new Battlefield is coming out and it's going to go head-to-head with Call of Duty. So in my opinion, this new 32 vs 32 player mode will be their way of somewhat countering Battlefield's large-scale battles. Moving on from that, multiplayer will also see some remakes of popular maps in a 2035 futuristic Japanese style theme. Now, okay, I understand the futuristic 2035 remakes, that makes sense, but where did the Japanese style come from? What? I don't remember any of the previous Black Ops games having a heavy Japanese theme, so where did this come from? I'm not sure, to be honest with you guys. The 2035 futuristic theme, yes, makes sense, but Japanese style theme, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it could be very fun to see that style, but I just simply don't understand where they got the Japanese style theme from. Anyways though, moving on from that, apparently Treyarch is planning to have a progression level system for everything in the game, including grenades, kill streaks, and perks. Now, we already kind of see a small progression level system for grenades, kill streaks, and perks in Black Ops 6. Of course, if you get X amount of kills, you get bronze, silver, gold, and diamond. Now, of course, we're not exactly sure what they mean by this. Could it be just that simply returned, or could it be more expanded to include more things? I'm not sure, but that could be very interesting. And finally, Treyarch also plans for multiplayer progression to carry over from Black Ops 6. So basically, like how we saw with Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3 with the carry forward system, this is gonna work the same way. Everything in Black Ops 6 will carry over to COD 2025. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, with everything that we read and talked about, I'm somewhat excited, okay? Yes, I still have low expectations, but I'm somewhat excited. There are definitely some interesting information. If they turn out to be true, it could be very awesome in Black Ops 7. But of course, this game needs to be an absolute home run, because we all know GTA 6 is lurking in the shadows. So yeah, it will be definitely very interesting to see what Treyarch and Activision have up their sleeves, especially to counter GTA 6, if that's even possible, to be honest with you guys. But with all that being said, make sure to click the video on the screen right now to learn about the possibility of the original Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 possibly being remastered for new gen consoles. Thank you guys for watching this video.